Hello, everybody. This is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. And we got ourselves a little Phantom Doctrine ahead of us today. Can't wait for that. And we'll see about getting this thing going here at the top of the hour. So yeah, Nightmare. Yeah, there's always too much to do. I forgot all about, when we finish that mission, we'll probably have to spend for some workshop upgrade, and then we're probably not going to have the money to do the training that I want to do. Yeah, I kind of left out that little thing. Yeah, we just got a lot we got to get done. Let's face it, we got a lot that we got to get done. What can I say? Well, actually, I can say whatever I want because I got the microphone in front of me, but you know what I mean. Well, fortunately, sitting here is a little more comfortable today. The back has loosened up, the sharp pain is gone, the soreness is there, the tenderness is there. The sharp pain of yesterday is gone, so I'm thrilled with the improvement. Thank you, Ben Gay. Thank you, Ben Gay. As I'm bowing down to the Ben Gay gods or whatever. All our missions go as well as they did last time. That's for dang sure. Even with us getting discovered because of the errant vest on the One Beholder mission, we had a good live stream last time with 2 successful episodes. I would like to continue that trend today. Absolutely would love it. Now, actually, on the map right at the moment, absolutely nothing besides the special mission. So, and we're not far away from landing to get that going. So I'm hoping we just knock it out before the map explodes with activity. And yeah, we'll just see. The game doesn't always do exactly what you want it to do in that regard. So we'll cross our fingers and hope we can get it done today. I mean, what game does exactly what you want it to do, right? Top of the hour, we're going to get this puppy on the road. How about that? We are here in our base and ready to get going. So, we pretty much ended last time, if I recall, with analytics. I think there were a couple promotions left. Yeah, we have, well, no, there weren't. I saw that promotion, but he's coroner, and he's in treatment, and I don't want to give him any extra perks. That's right. Now I remember. So I think there's nothing else I'm going to do right away. Well, I take that back. There is one thing I want to do. Let's go to the Forger. I shut tight. Welcome aboard. Good to see you popping in. You caught us right as we're getting going. I'm going to give Octopus a new ID just so I don't forget and pull her out there and try using her. We can at least afford her new ID. So we'll get her done. And Denise Taylor is now Carla Lopez. So there you go. And we got our team ready to go. And as you asked, Nightmare, the map is pretty quiet. Oh yeah, actually I take that back. We are flying to an event in Hong Kong. We don't know what it is yet. So I forgot about that one over there. That popped up at the end. But we're flying an extra person over to join me in Gdansk. We're flying another team over to do and take a look at the special mission here. We got a ton of folks in North America here. If anything should break loose over there. I'm not sending a lot more out, so if things break our way, we might be able to throw a few of these blue dot agents over here. We'll call them that. We'll be able to put some of them in training if we're lucky. And let's just push forward, I guess. Okay, so Sickle is now a specialist firearms person who can use some of the new fancy weapons we've been getting. I'm gonna pause real quick. I'm not gonna open anything out, but we landed here. We got an informer, a new one that we found, so that's actually a good positive. It's not a bad mission or anything. We are here, and I think I brought a decent team. I think I was planning on having them just go in and do the special mission. I'm gonna get it started before I can change my mind and something else pops up. I think we will still have enough good agents like Proteus, Spade, Ragdoll, and if I'm careful, look, yeah, Clover's available. So we got enough agents to move forward if something else pops up. So let's start this job. I selected those two that are there, and we'll get it going. My partner is about to arrive. All is good in the first two minutes of the live stream. Can it hold? Will it hold? I guess we'll find out. Okay, so we got the locator beacon on. We're gonna have to let him go. So let's go back to the facility. Basically, we just need to release this guy with his upgraded new locator beacon. Maybe Hussar can lead us to yet another cell of some kind. Yeah, famous last words is right. As soon as I say things, that's what jinxes things sometimes. So let's find Hussar. He should be down at the bottom. Yes, we are going to release you and go ping your location. Go lead us to the enemy. And he'll be released in an hour. The other guy that has the control phrase already got released. And there you go. And we're going to have somebody new ready for body engineering real soon. When Sapphire gets all his drugs removed. I don't know. Did we finish with Bagpipe? Let's just click on her. I don't know if I finished with Bagpipe. Because she only has the low-level stuff over here, so I can't remember how far along from last time we are. What it needs to do is if I pick Bagpipe, it has to show me what drugs have we put in you so far. You know what I mean? It's got. I wish there was a way. So I'm going to assume if THG is not available, let's do it. Ampia is not available. EPO is not available. But DXMPia, so I'm guessing maybe she's a law, you know, and if I guess wrong for Bagpipe, well, then if I guess wrong for her, I guess I can always clear off and remove all and start over. But I'm going to guess, based on what I'm seeing in front of me, that we're going to apply this next. That's what I'm going to guess. Nah, I think I feel confident. I mean, Blasterone, because if we had done those others, they'd still be up there somewhere, wouldn't they? And why? If I've already passed this point where I'm up to Blasterone, where we would have supposedly already applied these two, they shouldn't be there then, right? So that seems to make sense. This is the next lowest in line that I need to use, and I'm just gonna do it. Okay. Now let's get back out there. And everything's back to normal, no increased danger. We got all our money coming in. Well, let's get this going. All right, so that was quick. That was about as fast as I've seen one of these work. He wasted no time in getting into his cell, did he now? Did he now? Let's pause. It's increasing our danger, so we do not want to hesitate very long at all. Let's send out a tactical recon team over here. We got Coroner, who's back over there that we just released. So we're going to have... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, we'll cross our fingers that... Yeah, I think I gave her the right drug. Anyway. I hope. Like I said, worst case scenario, I clear her out and start over. It's not a process that takes that long. So I'm going to send 2 agents from the base that very well could go on the mission. So we'll say Proteus and Spade are very good high level. And I don't have anybody with special recon except for me, and I'm far, far away, that's nearby and available. So these 2 are going to go do the recon. And we'll be able to do that mission quicker than you know. Quicker than you can say, you know, fill in the blank. Okay. Let's go back here and keep the drugs a-flowing. Danazol would be next if... Uh-oh. So Danazol is not available. So maybe I do the clear now on Bagpipe. Although, do I need to? Hey, Glacier, how you doing? Good to see you. Any train adventures today? It seems like lately there's always a train story with you. Well, she's already at 15 movement with decent... yeah, I'm just going to leave her as she is. Forget about messing up with any more drugs. The only thing I'm sacrificing is maybe a way to get fire points, but I don't think she's maybe started high enough. In the crew quarter, let's look in the crew quarters and see if it tells us. It gives a list of them somewhere. Let's find out. Bagpipe doesn't show them there. Doesn't show drugs. I'm trying. I don't think there's any drug file. I don't think there's a drug button to click. So that's too bad. Everything was on time. How enough to be called strange, huh? Yeah, too bad that there's not a button of some kind, or at least an obvious button. Yeah, I just don't see it. So we'll just move on from here, and we'll make a call on Bagpipe soon. Her stats right now, if I were to just leave her, are not hideous. Other than her max awareness would be nice to be higher. Her dodge cost is very low. And her hit point, you know, she's overall in pretty good shape. So I may pick somebody else who's not quite as good shape, just like we're doing with the guy we have in there now. Can't even remember who we have in there now. It should say... Yeah, Sapphire. He had crappy. So we'll pick some folks that are on the crappy end of things. Yeah, 80 hit points. And see if we can't, you know... Get them up with the rest. Yeah, catch them up to speed with everybody else. So what we've got is we're just going to leave it like that there, and let's get going. All right, we removed all, so now we got to start his official treatment, and the official start to treatment is THG. And we are our guy way out in the boonies here from Petropavlovsk. We have, what's this? Rubberized floor plate. So maybe it would seem to indicate maybe extra ammo or quicker loading ammo with this trade contact. I guess we'll find out, but let's just keep going. We'll look at it closer when we have a chance to build one. And we're almost doing our recon. Well, let's hit the next level, Ampia. Here we go. Okay, recon over here has started. Now we want to go to EPO. And our special mission's about halfway done. We got EPO. Let's go back to the facility, get the next one going, the DX Ampia. You know, who knows? Do people say this out, or do they go, yeah, shoot them full of the DXAMPEA? I know diddly about these drug compounds and how you would say them. Danger levels are getting high, but there's nothing I can do to stop them until we finish our recon and go take out the cell. So you're right, Eyes Shut Tight. Thanks for pointing that out, that it's getting close. Fortunately, we have the money to move, and I don't even have to move to the cheapy 1000 place. We can make that call when the time comes to move, but I think we will at least have reconned before we pop the danger zone over here. That's what I'm hoping. And what did I say? The DXMPS, so let's assign there. Let's come back out here. Now we gotta jump over here. So I guess us from Gdansk will pop over there. I don't need us two on this mission. And we're gonna pump you full of some more drugs. The danazol will be next. Look at his. Oh, that's Taylor. Why did it go to Taylor? I thought we were on Sapphire. There we go. So now let's do, as I said, the danazol. And I already got his 80 hit points up to over 100, so these drugs are worthwhile in my book. Worth the effort, the way they increase our stats and what we can do. So we got a new informant over here. Our special mission is done. So our agent successfully obtained additional information about the project. We have a dossier on the expert who helped develop the system, as well as the technical specifications of the network itself. So hopefully... Oh, I stopped his treatment accidentally? Yeah. But he's back in treatment now. I'm not going to count that as a misclick, because these treatments only take like 2 hours on average. So let's see if the workshop project shows up as a result of this. Oh, no, we do get a new secret file, however, which maybe will give us the ability to develop a project. And we got a new place to go down here. So who's in Paris? If I want to, I can send my team from Vienna here, because I know I don't need the team over on the cell. So let's do that. So Lampster and I will head off and see what this is all about. Oh, he isn't listed over there. I stopped him again? Thank you. I'm having enough trouble trying to keep him in there. Yeah, Sapphire. Danazol. Assign. There we go. Now he's there. I could have sworn I pressed those same keys before. You know, I'm gonna go back and look at what I actually did and just die when I go back and look. Okay, so this mission is going to happen in an hour or less. So let's get ready. That's our next mission up. Is hopefully nothing pops up in less than an hour. Okay, time for the assault. It is absolutely time for the assault. We have a distract with Canasta, and she usually has, yeah, Canasta these days has great movement, great hit points, and we're taking her. I like me some Canasta. She's one of the early agents. And we could also take Sickle, but I don't know that he's all that. Oh, he's powerful. He's a strong dude. I don't know if he has a lot of pistol. I hope he could still take these. Let's find out. Because he also has good speed. He has good stats also. So let's see if Sickle... Okay, yeah, he carries a secondary... Well, I may change that weapon, but he's good. And we got 2 distractors now. Hope's End, how you doing? Well, not too much happened. We finished the mission, the special mission. It gave us a new file now that we have to use intel on to solve. In the meantime, our locator beacon guy got sent back out, and we found the holder cell in Vancouver already. So we're gearing up to take it out. I'm gonna go here on Clover, because I know she's interconnected. And there's my 3. Phobos, we're going to have to re-equip with stuff. I think he's got good stats. Yeah, I still want to take him out. So he just won't be... Oh, wait. Is Phobos their guy? Yeah, Phobos is their guy. There's the tip-off. I gotta remove him. No. In fact, I got to deal with him when we're done. He's I gotta release him because he's got you know, the whatchamacallit control phrase. Yeah, he was injured, so he got uninjured. That's what happened to him, and that's why all of a sudden he was available, because they don't announce releases from the infirmary. Now, I don't think... I'm going to back... I'm sorry. I already know 2 people were taken, or 3 people were taken, and I'll figure out the rest in a moment. But you see, it's just the beholder cell. So before I do that, I'm going to go to MK Ultra, and I'm going to find that guy in... Yeah, he's got control phrase. Or do I have to re-control? No, he's still got it there. So all I got to do is release him. So we're going to release Phobos back out there to get some more control phrased agents back out in the system. And there. And now let's go back, get this mission going. And we were going to use Canasta. Phobos, go away. We sent you away. He doesn't listen to instructions well. Sickle we were going to use because we decided he had good stats and he has at least 1 proficient weapon to bring with him, and Clover. So this is where we left off. Now we got Spade. We'll look at Bagpipe is good enough to take out. Yeah. And we need to fill up with 1 more individual. So let's see who that would be. Ragdoll and Octopus. Oh, those 2 were over... No, Ragdoll's in... Oh, I could have sworn she had more hit points. Octopus does. And she's in Denver. She looks like a good person to take out. Okay. And she has 1 hell of a mighty big gun. For an outside, non-disguised person, I like somebody on the team to carry the big stick. Woo, Whoopantros, how you doing? I'm leaning towards just playing out. Just so you know, Antros, and it's not decided. I still got a few days to change my mind again. I'm leaning towards playing the battle just to see. I feel like I want to experience that battle, but then probably going back from the save, redoing the fight that got us where we were, and if not, because I just have a feeling we have the potential. Realize there's like 5 or 6 key characters at this inn that we're at over there. Sorry to distract on talk about another game here all of a sudden, but I'm leaning towards just doing the battle to see what it's like, just to have that experience, but then going back to the save before things went haywire and south. So that's my current status of where my head's at. But I'm still having discussions in the Discord, and people are free to pipe in with their opinions. So let's just take a quick look at everybody and their equipment here. And she's an outside person. Do you have any proficiencies with a bigger gun? Oh, she does. She does. In fact, we got we always got to have a shotgun. We always got to have at least one shotgun. And we got a shotgun suppressor these days to make them a little less noisy. So there you go. There's that. Let's check out Spade here. She's got, I think this is the only heavy weapon she's proficient in, so that's as good as we're going to get on a heavy weapon. And the only thing I'm leaning towards is maybe giving you... We have gas grenade or the CS grenade, reducing awareness. This reduces awareness, but I have a feeling this is more powerful. So let's give you that one, just so we have a little variety of weaponry on our support team. And then your equipment here looks all good, and you have a gas grenade. So everybody's got a slightly different grenade or support thing, secondary piece, and everybody's proficient, and their weapons there are geared up. So all we got to look at is our sneaky surprise team. I'm going to keep the grenade launcher support out there so we get a better feel for if it doesn't work again, if we have problems getting it to work again. That is, we'll only find out if the mission goes bad and goes south. But if we can't get that to work again, I'm not going to use it anymore. But we'll give it one more chance in case the first time was a fluke. And that equipment is good. That equipment is good. I want to double check this. Do we have a... Yeah, if you can still take this, why the heck not? Gives the special bullets there. Well, the grenade launcher is not something that we use while we're all sneaky and hidden and our cover isn't blown. This is more of a support if things go south. Now this support here on Thros, and these are our 3 double agents. We keep them only in support roles and printing money for us. We don't put them out in the field where they can wreak havoc. But we have a silent sniper rifle, which we can use anytime we want, well, as long as we don't think the body will get discovered. So there we have a go loud support option, and we also have a not go loud support option. So we got a little bit of everything. If our cover is blown, we're gonna make all the noise we need to. We are gonna make all the noise we need to make. I think we're set, guys. I think we're set. We're heading off to Vancouver. 2 of us speak good English. We got all our support team. It's a go. So we have to plant explosives because we got to blow up this beholder cell to Kingdom Come. It says no secondary objectives. We shouldn't even have to deal much with the agents because, well, we got our one guy there that we can knock out with the locator beacon and bring him back and install another locator beacon. And then we got our other guy over there who has a control phrase. So we just got to find him and he'll be on our side with a control phrase. So we got cameras over on this side. Yeah, and that's an interior building. We got cameras over here. Okay, this is laser, and we got cameras over here. There's laser beams protecting doorways in this one. So we got to be very careful how and where, and open doors and do not run through has got to be planted in my mind. And this is weird. This is like a little room over here. There's no door. Oh yeah, okay, there's the door. I was like, who makes a room without a door? Behind the pillar. So, let's see. Yeah, there is second story rooms. That must be where the lasers are. Oh, there they are. There they are. Except, Oh, I ran my mouse over there. Here we go. So the lasers... Oh, we're going to have to take them down no matter what. So we have interconnected, so that's not a problem. As far as windows for spotting to help us, looks like we have a nice bank of windows over here to help us. Oh, there's some more barriers. So we got windows. So I guess I'm going to put my spotter on this side, because we'll be able to. We won't be able to see down here. Nobody will be able to see down here. And then we got a bomb to place there. We got a bomb to place downstairs. So I might as well have our spotting in the one area where I can see what's going on in a room we have to. So that would make it the north side gets our spotter. If things go south and we have to escape, I'm going to assume it's also going to be on the north side, purely because that's where most of the bomb sites are, on this side of the building. So I have a feeling we'll try to... Well, actually, let's face it, it's not a very wide building, is it? Not a wide building at all. And there's a balcony here if we have to just jump off and run around here. So yeah, I'm going to plan on us exiting on this side. So I'm also going to put my smoke screen cover over here. And then we'll put, I guess, the two on the south, so they can launch grenades and or snipe down the sides of each building as we're trying to escape. So the other supports will go here, and we'll hope that works. So here we go. Always cracks me up the way we arrive, screeching wheels and all. Okay, Canasta and Sickle are disguised and far, far, far on the outside of the building. So we aren't even in the building where we need to go. Our agent, and which agent is this? This is the control phrased agent. So we can probably control phrase him from where the heck we are. I can see there's no vest on him. Canasta, can you see him from here? And therefore, do the control phrase. Yeah, do it. Oh no. Apparently, there's no target. He's a target. It says you can see him, but I guess we do have to be a tiny bit closer. You think? So let's move a tiny bit closer. Now it should work. There we go. And he is on our side. So the first thing I'm going to do is go take a look at Corner down here. And we're going to make sure he's not... Yeah, he's not wearing anything. He has abilities to take down. He has exertion he can use. But he has no special vest that's going to give him away. So there you go. Yeah, it's just... He's wearing a vest. You can see armor on him. But it's just a light little 6-point vest compared to all ours. Oh, Clover's got a weak, pathetic little vest. But, or that shield is just some defensive number. I don't know. So anyway, we got to get moving. We got to get back into the building so we can do what we need to do. Now let's see what the downstairs looks like that we'll be coming into. We won't be able to go there. Where's Clover? Oh, well, look how convenient. Clover knew her job. She read the mission description before we left, and she clearly understood her job. And it panned away, but it should have said everything down. And let's go look at laser barriers. Yes, everything is down. The magic and beauty of interconnected. Okay, so Clover You have some secret documents here I'm going to move you towards. There's one agent we have to be... We know there's two agents. We just converted one of them with our control phrase. The other one has a beacon, so he can still discover us and cause the alarm to go off. So we do have to be aware and on the lookout for that joker. I'm going to keep our support team here for now. I'll just move Spade to the corner so we have some vision down this way. In case we need to keep track of what's going on. These doors. Yeah, so we're okay here. So I don't think we have to do a lot with our outdoor agents here. We'll just kind of keep them where they are. But we do need to send Corner and everybody else inside so we can spread out looking for the other agent and then start getting to upper levels.
Standing by for orders.
And fortunately, there's a staircase right here to get us right up to another level. The only thing I probably should clear out before we call it is I want to see in this room at the top of the staircase if anybody's up there. Yeah, we stripped him of the gun, so it's like they don't even give him a gun. So all he's going to be doing is going around looking for loot. Isn't that funny? No gun. That's why his thing was so short. He can still karate chop people, or whatever you want to call that chop that we take people down with. So there's a guard there, but nothing. No, I'm not getting that loot as long as Mr. Immobile is standing there. But at least we can get by him to plant other explosives potentially over here. Okay, so everybody's done. Yeah, except for these guys, so let's move on. I didn't even pay attention to the lack of gun. I was more concerned about armor that would give him away. If he doesn't have a gun, well, it just lets me know I can at least give him a pistol next time so he can defend himself. I still don't need to give him that much. I mean, he is an enemy agent after all. If something bad were to happen to him, you know, Crimea River. So I have a couple people up here. And I'm just going to start moving us up. We'll have to go through this way. Or at least I'll move... Yeah, I think I'm going to move two of us at least up there. How about... Yeah, in fact, Corner. No, I should probably send somebody with a weapon necessary up there and then keep Corner... Well, who knows? Sickle, get moving before I change my mind or get myself so muddled. Hop over the desk. Hop over this filing cabinet to impress the guard or the lady at the filing cabinet, whichever one you're trying to impress. Get going, Sickle. And then...
Don't sneak up on me like that.
You guys are fine staying there. I'm going to send a bagpipe in here. Well, I'm going to not send her in there. I'm going to have Bagpipe open the door to peek in there. And we only have a guard. So fortunately not an agent. Or maybe we wanted the agent, I don't know. But I can definitely come in here now. Was there any other windows? No. It was a pretty enclosed room. So let's come here. And let's do this. First explosive has been planted. And Clover, you're stuck there. So Corner, you might have said, hey, you made her walk by this. Well, we have backup for just such an occasion. if Coroner decides he will move for us. Having second thoughts, Coroner? Was our brainwashing affecting your decision making? Got our first document, and like all beholder cells, there's lots to find. So I think all our main actors have moved.
What do you require?
And to get that last loot, it'll have to wait till after we find our other agents so we can safely take this guy out. Now, we do have another window we could look into, but I don't think the agent is going to be over here. So I'm gonna walk us in here, Canasta. Those quick pans that there's our agent, or is it? No, it's a new one. So there's two agents in here. The one we found Ghoul. And now we have to find the other one before we can reliably start taking out agents, and therefore after the agents take out the guards without causing mayhem. So she's wandering around up here. I got to make sure I'm very careful about not getting too close to the length of her vision from upstairs. So let's see, if she ends up standing at the balcony, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could, you know, barely plant the bomb here. So at least what's safe is to do this, but I'm going to move there first to make sure nobody is looking at me or nobody can see me. So all we see is we see the agent, we see the guy outside. There's some people on other floors, so there's really not a lot of people to look at me. So let's scan the secret document. All right, sickle. Let's see what else is on this floor. Well, there's a third floor, but this is it. So the one thing we haven't found is Hussar. He's the other agent that we got to find, and he's either somewhere on the other side of this room, because I don't see outer oh, there's one outer building here, except I didn't notice. This is where we started, and I didn't notice. It's not that hard for me to send somebody out there, but we got to keep our eyes open for Hussar. So what are we teams? Clover, you can move on now. And let's have you do a door check over here. And if it's clear, we can send Coroner in here. Press my line of sight. I wonder, there's some blind spots to this room, and for a room with a bomb in it, or a bomb for us to activate and plant, well, I'm going to burn one more support. Yeah, we can get it in here and cover the room. Knowing that Hussar is out there, I'm being a little careful. I mean, Hussar is the whole reason we're even here. Okay, this person's gonna move. So do I have anybody that can reach? Like, yeah. Corner, can you move that far? No. So this guy's gonna be awkward at best, but we'll have you move in there. Well, we'll just park you both right here as we keep an eye on this guy moving around.
What do you require?
And up here, we've taken those pictures. Sickle, how far can you move? Can you double move to here? Yes. And you should be out of people's sight. You can plant the bomb and then, just to be safe, move away so that this agent up here doesn't see us. Yeah, it could be. It could be. He's flown the coop as a winged hussar. Let's just bring you back here to stay out of sight of the agent up high. And then the rest of us next turn will have to spread out looking for the guy. We gotta rent a cop over here. What are the odds that he would be patrolling the perimeter? I would say the odds are low, but you never know. But everybody who's important or doing important things, in fact, Canasta, we'll have you step back one more too. And I think everybody else, yeah, we're done. Because I don't want to send people that aren't in disguise back to that little garage place. So we can't move in there yet. This agent is not looking our way. How surprising is that? So I can send somebody else to come over here. And I'm thinking, let's see, Canasta can move that far. Canasta, why don't you move here to get some vision this way? Since I can't use my spotter. And then let's also send you... Okay, you can't quite see around the corner yet, but we'll send you back here. And we'll just make sure the hussar has not winged it over here. Sickle, I'm gonna keep you just kind of, well, you know, that's far enough away where even if she turns around before she moves, let's go this far. I'm sorry to do the counting game, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's by the pole. Yeah. I'm just gonna only move you here just to peek around the corner. I don't want to run you out and then have you be seen if that other guy's over there. So it looks like he's not hiding out down here. Now there's some downstairs rooms we gotta get to. And there's that outside room I gotta go back to. So we've got this one guy here down here. Let's switch over to our downstairs team. And he's gonna stand there for a moment, so we won't be able to do anything here. So what I'm gonna do is corner. I'm gonna send you back outside. Check that garage, since we're stymied downstairs for the time being, and that's our turn. Okay, she's still not looking over the balcony, which is to our advantage. There is another guy up here. I did fail to account for the person being, you know, potentially being over there. I'm gonna peek you around the corner here, Canasta. It looks like we're probably okay over here. Yeah, I'm sensing we're probably going to send you guys downstairs. I might keep Sickle up here so when we're ready to react over here, he can come up and take this person down. But I'm going to send potentially Canasta downstairs, except I don't like having her wander into a room that we can't see into. However, my outside team finally has something to do for us.
Hurry up, they'll be here any minute now.
Okay, rent-a-cops. We can see down in here. We need to move a little closer so we get better vision down here. And it looks other than we can't quite see there, it doesn't look like, so he could be in this back room. But before we move down the stairs, we'll move a little farther in. We'll move Spade a little farther in. Therefore, I'm going to bring Octopus to this lookout point, and Bagpipe. We're gonna, and we're just gonna have you not going in the restricted zone, but I'm gonna have you move over here up to the fence to see if there's any else. Oh, you know what I have to be careful of? Oh, she's moving back there. Okay. I said, oh, I'm going to have to be careful she doesn't look out the window this way and see us. Why don't we do this? Just in case I forget to move her. And now, Coroner. This is your time to peek in the garage and see what you see. No hidden agent over here, no Hussar. So therefore, we're going to move you in after we close the door. Don't you just love those quick camera pans? You're going, what did I miss? What did I miss? It's just a guard. It's just a guard. Okay. We got one more explosive to plant. And it all is hinging right now, so I can come over here and wait to go downstairs. In fact, it kind of gives me the vision there's nobody down the stairs. Then we're gonna have to realize this is a glass door. So this is an unrestricted back room. Is that where our agent is gonna end up being? I don't know. Clover, you gotta wait for this guy to move. However, there's another piece of loot here, so you have something you can do in the meantime. Nobody's looking at you. Then we got our first bit of loot. Another pistol suppressor. And Sickle, I'm leaning towards, yeah, the only thing I don't know is I don't know how far she comes back over this way. So, Sickle, we're just gonna hang you out by the copier. That seems like good cover for you. You're just an office guy that was sent up here to make some copies.
Don't sneak up on me like
And I
that.
think everybody we needed to move has moved. So there. We're still needing a set of eyes on one individual. And so the first thing I'm going to do
Jeez, I thought it
is
was
send
somebody
Spade
else.
in there a little farther. She's going to check out the showcase. Oof. Jeez. In fact, she's gonna come over to the vending machine and see what she can see through there. This is the Rent-A-Cop Central over here. So far, we don't see anybody in here. Where the heck would Hussar be? We've had vision into this room as we ran by. Where would he be? Well, let's bring Canasta down and see if she notices anything from the bottom of the staircase. One heck of a big mystery. Now, the only other thing it could be, maybe he was here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, that's just a regular Artemis spook, you know, he gets around. He gets around. So there's not too many places remaining. Maybe we have Corner come out in this direction to take a peek behind the building. I think we've basically covered every room. We've been in here, we've seen in here, we've walked by this room. Everybody's been through here except, you know, maybe over here we can't see, but we can move over to the other side of the door. In fact, let's do that now. See anybody unless he's really tucked away in there. We'll come into the pole next turn to get a view. Clover can do her thing now because this guy's unawares.
Primary
Okay, so
mission goal accomplished.
Good job, team. Call the evac.
we technically don't need to take out any more agents. But, you know, there's loot and reasons to do it. So, you know, I'm not one to give up on loot that easily. So we'll come up with a plan to try and obtain said loot. There's only one guard here, which, in case things go south, we'll keep you right here. Actually, I'll keep you down here, so we don't get in her line of sight when she comes around. They see now she's looking over the balcony. She won't be able to see you if she ever comes to the window up here now. So this guard is your duty if things go loud. Octopus, we're now going to send you around. Yeah, we never did see anybody in there. We're going to send you over this way to help with the cluster of rent-a-cops, should things go loud. And about the only place we haven't really also checked is the balcony. So that's another thing I can do, is with our friend over here, Sickle. This would put me here to see out on the balcony, and then I can stand underneath the ledge and she wouldn't be able to see down below where I am. So let's come this far, look out on the balcony. So far, nothing. So far, nothing. Move too close to the balcony that he can see through our disguise if someone's out there, but no, I don't see anything.
Standing by for orders.
Well, basically, Corner, he's going to check the back of the building because we have seen two guards back here. What would be the odds that someone else would be back there? Let's move here first. We don't see anybody. Good loot. We're about halfway there. And we have two more movements, so let's move this way. It's just guards. There's just guards. So we don't know where he is. This has me stymied. So it could be, though, that he got sent out on a mission once after the locator beacon. Well, you know, who knows? Yeah, Artemis gets around, doesn't he now? Artemis gets around. He escapes all the explosions of bases that we've put up for him. I'm gonna send Canaster right here to make sure he's not in the corner. And hopefully, if he is back in the corner, which... Well, obviously, I can move all these places, so he shouldn't be back in the corner. Because it lets me move all there, so he's not in here. He's not in here. So I feel like, We need to come around outside. So
What do
Octopus,
you require?
there's no other buildings out here. Let's bring you around. And if I don't find him outside the building with hanging out with the taking the smoke with the rent-a-cops, we absolutely did not see him. So that tells me at this point I can't think of any other place we need to check. Sickle? There's maybe a far corner to the balcony. Not on the balcony. But I'm not going to have you stand on the balcony because that person above us could notice you through the windows. So hold your position there. Spade. This is all public area also. There's a lot of open areas where the support team can get to on this map. So I could actually bring Spade upstairs. We have a guard over here. She wouldn't be able to really help with that guard because it's in a restricted area. But she can be some eyes for me up here watching the balcony. So I know when to move my guy up here to take her out. And this guy so far has only been wandering over on this side, so my best time to take away this agent would be when it moves back here, because there's 2 pieces of loot up here that I desperately would love to get my hands on. So this is gonna be time to take out the agent time is what it's gonna be. And we'll start pulling everybody back. Somewhat.
Yeah.
And my goodness, we started in this room, so he can't be there. We've seen everywhere. I'm nervous because it just shocked the heck out of me. Is there any other buildings? No. There's the bus stop thing, and you know he's not sitting there waiting for a bus. Yeah, cool guys go, explosion. The Artemis Spook is the guy in the movies. You see the explosion in the background behind him, and he's walking away. That's Artemis Spook. That's his role. That's his character. If this were a movie, he's the one that's always walking away with the massive explosions in the background. That's what I believe. So, yeah. I'm gonna end my turn here because there's no more loot other than in this room, which I can't get to till we take out the agent upstairs. So I'll tell you what, Canasta,
What do you require?
I need you back upstairs now because someone's gonna have to take out that citizen also. So it doesn't. So we aren't limited on when, where, how, where, whatever. Because I don't see a lot of people wandering down here. Yeah, come hang out by the copier. Okay.
My skills are at your disposal.
So now, we got this agent looking down below. However, who are we clicked on? We're on Canasta right now. So I can bring Canasta to take this one out. I can bring Sickle up here to take down the agent. And then he can pick up the agent to take her away from the edge. This guy's back from the edge, so hopefully laying on the ground, nobody will see him. What kind of a bug, Antros? What kind of a bug? Yeah, so let's just do it. Their backs are turned to each other. There's nobody downstairs looking up there. This one's looking out the window and seeming satisfied. I think it's our time to do it. Oh, you got to rescue. This is the base XCom when you rescue Pray Tell Mox. I remember that mission. Part of the new DLC. It's like the part of the new DLC mission. So Sickle, run up here. Oh, he didn't count. He didn't show up after the distraction. Yeah. The extraction.
Hurry up.
Canasta,
Any minute now.
get your rear end moving. Yeah, well, the fluid walls have always been a thing. The fluid walls have always kind of been a thing with that game. But not a game breaker. Okay, now he won't turn around and see. Clover, what I need to do with you is send you back up here, because now, although I'm going to need 2 people over here, ultimately. Well, yeah, I can send Corner back up there. Send Corner to the bottom of the stairs. Here, come up to help with the guard in that room, and along with Cloak, we can get that last little bit of loot there. So we're on target to get all of our loot.
Jeez, I thought it was somebody else.
Spade, you're just kind of hanging out for one more turn to make sure nobody's going to be a wandering fool and see what we're up to up here, because we can't pick this person up for another turn. Is my microphone being wonky? Hopefully it's coming through okay. I hope. Let's go on to our next turn. At least on my meter it shows that it's registering that my voice is coming through. If it sounds weird, let me know. Okay, Canasta, I'm going to send you over for loot. Oh, I might have leaned back in my chair or done something like that, but other than that, because my back, while not painful anymore, it's still sore. So every now and then I'm moving around to kind of not just sit in the same position all the time. So that could be what happened. We only see one person. He's not looking this way. Take the loot. Okay, and then there's only one more loot up here that you're gonna get next turn. And then here, Sickle, you will stabilize. And if we're able, we'll pick up in the same turn. Yeah, I'll check it. I know right about. Has it been happening the whole time, or just just that brief instance. I'm just curious, that's all. I'm going to keep you... Oh, this person's going to start wandering around. So guess what? I'm going to move you back off this way. So you don't get seen by a civilian. Kind of coming and going while you've been here. Now that's interesting. I'll take a closer look at it. Kind of comes and goes. I may have, because I redid my settings and I listened to myself on a practice stream over on my personal channel where I can do it privately, and the sound was coming through fine, but what you seem to be describing is it could be me moving around, or it could be that because of the process of me moving farther away when I move around, it's setting off something in one of the settings that I have. I forget the term for the setting that would impact it, but it could if it sounds like my voice gets chopped off a little bit, I know there's something that it could be that way too. Okay, I'm going to send us back downstairs here. Oh, well, that was a very subtle way to go downstairs, Spade. Yeah, okay, so I appreciate the heads up on that. I'll be more aware. Yeah, it feels like moving around, and I lean back like now, and that's probably giving you a weird sound, because every now and then I'm stretching out with my back, and that could be what I was doing. So I'll try to be more self-aware when I lean back, try to pause in my speaking when I do that.
Is it time to die yet?
Pan back and forth. Bagpipe, you're okay. Let me make sure. Okay, I can evacuate where I want to, so we're in good shape there. Clover, I was sending you this way so you could go upstairs. And then we were going to also go upstairs with our friend here, Coroner, because there's two people in this room. Yeah, that lady and this other guy we're going to have to take out. So what I can do is, it's going to have to be a next turn anyway, because Clover has maxed her movement. So we'll have, and she's moving away. So we'll just bring you right here, and we'll do what we got to do next turn to get that last bit of loot. And that should be... No, we still got docks. That's the last bit of loot, unless there's a dock. So I'm missing a secret document sitting around on a table somewhere. So I guess we should do the quick emergency scan, looking for said document that's sitting somewhere that I brushed over and did not notice it. I'm not seeing it downstairs. Let me just double check the garage in case there was a second piece of loot. No. So now let's check upstairs. Unless there's usually not three things in one brief. Oh wait! I'm not done upstairs. There it is, and there should hopefully then be two pieces of loot in the. Oh, you already moved. So we got all the loot figured out. We got it all figured out, and we're gonna end our turn. Okay. Gonna come over here. Make sure nobody's looking our way. Nope. The rent-a-cop could care less. The briefcase could very easily have what else we need. So let's do our maneuver in this room now. Clover, we're gonna take down the guard. Fortunately, she was turned away enough that we didn't have to wait another turn. And then corner, go take out the civvy. So she doesn't find the body laying on the ground. And then corner, get the loot. And that's the last two pieces. Magical. And you can start leaving.
I trust this is important.
Canasta, now we can't jump out from the 3rd floor. We can, however, jump out to the balcony. And the person that's wandering around is like right here. So if I jump out on the balcony far enough back, plus Canasta's in disguise, so she can do it and find out where that civilian is inside. And I guess this will get me the view the quickest. Okay, it's over. The copier is oh, she's not even at the copier. She's at something else. She's laundering her money. Something like that. So that means, Sickle, you can come down. Now this guard is, we don't want to go down that way too quickly. The other option we have is coming inside this area. No, we don't want to go that way. We want to come down and we'll stand next to our bud right here, who will let us know when it's safe to go. Alright, the one thing I'm going to do, and I probably should have done sooner.
Extraction order confirmed.
And there we go. And who else do we got to get moving? Spade. Keep an eye on this guard. Octopus.
What do you require?
You can start pulling back a little. Well, there. And I think all of us are about in position where we would need to be when it's time to go. Clover, you can't quite make it downstairs, so start heading that way. Okay.
Standing by for order.
All right, where does he move next? Okay, he's moving back, so we're going to be clear to get out of here very soon. And we got a few turns, so waiting a turn to get out of here is not a bad thing. So Clover, get downstairs and head outside.
What the?
You two are going to stay. Spade, you can stay there for another turn. Same
Let's
with
get this over
Octopus,
with.
same with Bagpipe, and Corners needs to go outside. And I think everybody's
Leave me alone.
moving. Let's get that guard to clear out. Okay, he's now turned away and moving away. So Canasta, come down. It's time to start getting us moving out. In fact, he moves in there. Let's, he shouldn't be able to see this far, so I'm bringing you here.
My skills are at your disposal.
Oh, sneaky that he looks in that window to that room where we planted the bomb. That could have been ugly if we
What the?
weren't aware of him or if we set the bomb down there. But we had somebody here keeping an eye on him, so we should have known. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's our base team. There's the agent, the 2 agents that were taken out. So as soon as it gets here, we can go.
I trust this is important.
Yes, this is very important. Getting us out of here. All right, good mission, guys. We're continuing our success rate from last live stream. That's now 3 missions in a row that have gone cleanly. The first one from last time, in spite of a hiccup, all went very clean. And I'm happy about that. All right, lots. Look at that. 11 intel on Broadsword's dossier. Enemy revealed. Well, we know Hussar. We sent him out. But he obviously is out on the field. He wasn't at his locator beacon was not where we expected it to be. Oh, Loki. We can hire Loki. How about that? And we captured Ghoul. One guy, Corner. Well, he's that's not new. He had those perks. Okay. All right, so the first thing is our famous analytics. So team, get ready to help Commander's 4 eyes. The propaganda files were missing 4. Let's see if it's enough to solve. Sometimes it can be. Okay, we got Herbert Reith as a potential. Okay, so we got there's only one we have to decipher. There's a lot of new names out here to match up. I don't see any. Link's Claw is somewhere. And let me find Link's Claw. I see it. Zeitgeist. Right here. And it belongs with this. So this one file from Mr. Chernenko has 3 dead ends. And then Simple Simon. Right here. So we got these 3 floating clues down here. We have a Nightcrawler, Hornet's Nest, and Golden Snare that could be matched up, but I'm not seeing links for those. So we're going to decipher this. So no, he must be safe and sound and brainless in his redacted residence. Inquire with people from that group and Golden Snare, and we need a good neurosurgeon. Oh, it's only 2. I was looking for a 3rd clue. So Golden Snare right here. But I am not seeing anything else. So this file shall await more activity. All right, no clues here. Oh, you found a link on the other one. Well, we got no new info, no new stuff on this file. So let's go back to this one and find out what I missed. And you said it's this one that matches up. I'm blind. Far right. Oh, way over there. Okay, got it. I guess my eyesight pan stopped before I got there. So we got this one back down on the bottom over here. These all link up over here, and that's good. Now we got weapons in space. We did get a few new things here. Only 1 to decipher. Any Buccaneers? No Buccaneers. So we got to look at trying to match up. I see Necropolis. Yeah, we saw that one together. Monoxides, Lizard Men, Poison Ivy, Fixer. Yeah, not seeing a lot. Let's decipher. Necropolis, you said? Oh yeah, wait, that's the one I got. Everyone fucks up once in a while, and nothing will beat Cobb and Poison Ivy's op 10 years ago in Citadel. That infamous mission that Cobb and Poison Ivy were on. No one will ever forget that. We got a Poison Ivy link over here, though. Okay, and then you also say there's a Citadel. Yeah, the Citadel link we got, and then Poison Ivy. And that's all I see at the moment. So we'll move up. Now here's the big file, and there's a ton. Look at that, 14 of 19. The organization is Broadsword? No. A genius mathematician, gifted engineer, loner, suspected mild autism, completes high school and begins mathematical studies at Budapest University of Technology. The BND? No. All records of this period are classified. Oh, the company has been designated K-Bombers. Okay. And hired by blank, that company is redacted, but it's known as K-Bombers. Let's just unload all these files. There's a lot more. We got Colossus over here. And where's the... Oh. C3. I was looking for Colossus, but it's C3 that is the link. A lot to decipher on this one. Holy smokes, look at all these we gotta decipher. There's Ius Genera. Yeah, now Britannicom. Okay, we'll put the companies over here. This is going to get linked up with a company at some point. Oh, you're finding lots of links just as I'm trying to put these out here. Okay, so let me start going down. We got a... Is Poison Ivy from the last one? Party Doll as a link. So let's look for... Oh, I see K-Bombers right off the start. And Party Doll, is that from this one? No, that must have been... Oh, yeah, it is. So I gotta find the Party Doll link. Oh, I see it. May 68 link. Right here. To here. Let's go. So these all link. How convenient. Okay. And then Vlad the Impaler link over here. And then Ius Genera, help me with my pronunciation, up here. Looking through, and I think I covered all the ones you guys mentioned. So now it's time for a little bit of deciphering. House Flipper. I will be thoroughly unreachable for the next 2 days in Cornerstone, and contact me only if our friend WizKid. There we go. And now let's go here. So Ius. Yeah, I that's one thing I never took in school was Latin. That was the language I chose in high school was German. That's where I learned my German, and I continued that in high school. I mean college. Just on the side because I enjoyed it so much. Dear Leslie, I agree that redacted is linked to the initiative, but I don't see how linking hands and stopping bulldozers, those aren't code names, that's literally what they protested, from rolling over a forest around golf course is dangerous in the least. So we're going to have a Leslie link. You knew that. As soon as you saw Leslie, you're going, wait, there's a Leslie link out here. So there it is. And golf course. So this is we just made a square. We have a nice square here. Is anybody going to intersect the square? Well, I guess we'll find out. Maybe via a third rail, we'll get to intersect up here. I don't know. Let's find out. Submitted by Mountaineer, Senior Analyst, Firestarter. Convoy intel from Novelty Store. Reliable. 7 refrigerator trucks registered to redacted. Armaments American made. Analysis determined it was part of the redacted. Oh, Splashdown Safe House. There we go. Oh, there's a WizKid link. Ah, up here. So why don't I keep this one a little off to the side for now. And then we got Mountaineer, Firestarter. So let me find Mountaineer. Oh, somebody's making inroads over here. Let's do this. I like this pattern, and then we'll link up here. There we go. Okay, 2 more to go. Moby Dick. After repeat processing, outskirts, a lot of redacted, belonging either to Forther or redacted. Any distinctive marks have been obscured by the film's grain due to high sensitivity and unrealistic expectations. Redacted vehicles with intel obtained from Forther, however unlikely it may seem. Further surveillance strongly advised. As per redacted and redacted, constant requests to enhance visual quality of aerial photos. I suggest they act like ox cart operatives for once and enhance their asses to the locations to take better pictures. Very funny. It tickled my funny bone at least. I see a Moby Dick link here. And our final one here, Desk Jockey. There's going to be a link. Oh, Forther too? We don't want the office to pull the plug on this once again. Still, I must urge you to hurry. Zealots. Forgers. Zealots. Yeah. Zealots? Okay, so, Forther. I have to look Forther over. Oh, there it is. So we've got 2 big interconnected chains going on over here. Do we see Zealots or Desk... Zealots you did. I just asked and I see the comment. You beat me to it. Zealots, oh Zealots. I swear. I don't see Zealots. We've seen... That's the thing is you see reflecting code names. I don't see Zealots now. Desk Jockey does have a link, though. Way over here. So we'll send you down here where we have a little room. And we'll keep this one going. In my weird sense of keeping order of things, I don't like crossing things over too much. My organizational skills or lack thereof, whatever. They're kind of funky as to what I see that flows or makes sense. Okay, so we're done. We've done our investigate. Now a hideout is going to have to move first. We're going to have to deal with our danger. We could move to Kiev or Munich, and we'll see. But I don't have to move yet because we're going to go here and we are going to do a little interrogation. See if we can complete some files. And then Phobos. Good old Phobos. He's got control phase still, so Phobos just needs to be released. So yeah, he should be released in an hour. There we go. Okay, so the danger has been removed. We're on the verge of having to move, but we're safe for the moment. I don't believe, yeah, no, we would have had the exclamation mark if something new was available in the workshop. So it's not. I'm going to save up a little money there. Pretty soon I can afford to send somebody into training while we're waiting around for a few things. Crew quarters. Yeah, Corner has 2 new perks. I'm not going to give them. Keep him without the weapon. I'm going to keep him. That way I'll know for sure if he gets stuff from his source. But it looks like he doesn't get equipped from his team. Okay, body engineering, we're still going there. Yeah, 1 hour we'll have. So we're back to the map. I think we've done everything we need to right away. And we just got to keep time moving out here. I've got 4 teams over here, which is the bare minimum I like to have. So we're good there. All teams of 2. Okay. Now we need to apply, I believe it's the TST because we do not have mannitol. Okay, back to the facility. Then BMA, unless we all of a sudden gained access to Anadrol, no. So BMA. And you know, I'm gonna figure out who I want to bring in to pick up a training. Let's see. I'm thinking Ragdoll is we are going to remove all her stuff. And do that for her. And then a new training. And I wouldn't mind one of our inside individuals getting some new training. Let's go to crew quarters. Now that Octopus is available for training, boy, the choices we have. So we could go hand-to-hand expert. This character gets a temporary movement bonus upon performing a... Ooh. Guess what we're picking up? I'm going to do this one. Did I not release Corner yet? I released... Oh, why is he not released all of a sudden? I could have sworn we released him. Oh, I released someone else, didn't I? There's Corner. He's still got his control phrase. Let's put him out there. I released Phobos, but not Coroner. I got Corona and Coroner, and it's messing things up in my head. So he is still under control, so let's release it. There we go. Thank you for the heads up and reminder. Nightmare, as usual. Nightmare's got my back all the time. And that, I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to spend any more. Let's get back out to the map. Kronanar? Yeah, something like that will come out of my mouth. I guarantee it. Something like that would come out of my mouth. I'm going to send you back to the base, Proteus. Because our base is so centrally located up here, I don't need anybody off on their own. And nothing was there. So after BMA comes DHEA. I feel like I should be singing a song like, you know, the hip bone's connected to the thigh bone. when I'm going through these drugs. I mean, that kind of a thing is going through my mind every time I go through this drug regimen we got everybody on. DHEA is followed by Balasterone. Okay. And after Balasterone, we have Belandio. After Belandiol, the final one, and Sapphire will be out on the field. Now, his hit points are noticeably less than everybody else's, but look at his awareness. He is up to 3 action points, and he's going to have 4 action points now, although the movement range isn't as impressive. But, you know, his stats to begin with weren't amazingly impressive. So starting stats do make a difference also on how the drug treatments work out. Overall, they improve everybody, but whether they get to the best you can be level depends a little bit on your base starting stats. So you're done. I guess I could let's look for another agent who's not on the highest tier. And let me think who that might be. Codex, my man Codex, time for you to take some drugs. We want to get you in there and buffed up a little bit. So the first thing we're gonna do is no, we're going back to Codex, and we're gonna remove all for him. There we go. And start from scratch. New intel from our interrogation, so we're going to have to do something with her. To be quite honest, I'm not sure what we need to do with her. But it looks like we may have gotten enough intel to solve some stuff now. So let's pause and deal with her. MK Ultra. Do we send out a saboteur? And see what a saboteur does? Essentially, that would bring me down to just under 4,000, which we would need to move. That's one thing we have not done yet. We also we haven't learned Mason Gambit yet, so we can try that. Condition the agent to join your team when enemy forces are engaged in tactical combat. Well, that's interesting. I'm thinking, should we do a saboteur? But I don't like that, where they can destroy an enemy cell, because I like the loot that an enemy cell gives us. Unless there's so many enemy cells that end up being out there. I don't know what to do with the dude. Or dudette. I don't know what to do with Ghoul. And you know, I'm gonna, even though I don't want to give up the loot. Oh, it's an automatic control phrase, like when they see you fighting, they just automatically join you, kind of a thing. I'm gonna do Saboteur just because, hell, we're here to learn the game. Even though I don't think it's amazing and powerful, or what I really want to have happen, I'm gonna spend the money to do it just so we can experience it. I may not ever do it again, but we'll give it a go. And then conversion, we could end up converting those double agents once we pick up that ability. So they're the 3 agents we have forging can all of a sudden become live active agents at some point for us, instead of just plugging up my max agent limit. So yeah, I'm gonna try it, because I feel we should. Now let's get back to your favorite and my favorite. Here we go. Propaganda files. We got one more. Ana Guzman. Ana looks like she's wearing a mask. What is that picture? I'm sorry, I'm moving away from the mic, but I'm moving my face really close to the monitor to look at this picture. Somebody did not do a great rendition of Ana there. That's all I can say. And we'll at least do her a favor and not put the line across her face. So in case any of you have the ability to zoom in on that mug, take a look. So we got to look. Party Doll, Backdoor Man, and Downpour. Party Doll's right here. Oh, so the line is going back over her face. Then Backdoor Man and Downpour, I don't see. So that was a quick file. Now we've got the Hostile Lobby Group. Redacted. They were both talking that nonsense like it was code. Of course, not so funny when they described what they did to poor Redacted. But now at least we know Index Strata was involved, which confirms redacted stuff. Don't trust that slippery piece of shit, but the facts check out. I've attached the surveillance photos as well. Are they blurry or clear? And pics 1, 5, and 612 respectively. You don't need to be a genius to notice that the Olympians is present in both locations. Index Strata, so Olympians is right here. Index Strata anywhere? Don't see it. So there shouldn't be any other links unless we missed something last time. And now, on to this one. Weapons in space. So we got minimal. The big one that we hopefully, there wasn't Olympians, or did I just do that and that's a delayed message? Well, we'll go back and check. So LN 275, Grand Arc, and Power Brokers. I see none of those. I'm going to go back and make sure I got that Olympians link. Yeah, we did. I did find it. Okay. There was a delay to your thing. So now here's the one. We will be able to solve Broadsword, which is what we want to do. So let's solve it. 1 piece of intel. 2 pieces of intel. 3 pieces of intel. I grew up with Sesame Street. I should say my kids grew up with Sesame Street, so I know how to count like the Count. And Brigitte Ross, whatever. And we got a Firestarter link. Probably on the other side of the map, isn't it? Well, guess what? The easiest thing for me to do, let's slide this thing over and bring Firestarter over to this side. And do that. Although I'm going to move it down here so we can keep everything readable. And third rail matches up somewhere up here. So we'll slide it out to the side so we can do that without crossing too many lines. And I don't know that I'm seeing anything else, so let's decipher the last 3 files. Roaring Twenties only has 2 notes. There is no tunnel system beneath the subway in Reflecting Pool. Okay. Reflecting Pool, would that be like DC, where there's some place with a reflecting pool? Oh, there's one more down here. Thank you. So we got green corn. I see that right up here. Market Roof and Splashdown. I see Splashdown way over here. So guess what? We're going to get ugly, and I'm just going to go straight frickin' across because this one's got so much crap on here. And Market Roof also goes straight across. And that's just the way it's going to be. Then Reflecting Pool and Roaring Twenties. Reflecting Pool I see down here. I do not see a Roaring Twenties link. Last two. Here we go. We're looking for K-bombers. Do we have any K-bombers here? I might call you again at some point for a favor, and I need you to say yes. Handing blank checks to strangers makes me itchy, salesman. But not from that. Diaspora. So that is still not what we're looking for. There's a link right there. And I don't see salesman. Yeah, I don't see salesman anywhere. Alright, here we go. This better have our magic word. Fourth Muse said you needed the right person for the airliner op. Here are a few candidates. House Flipper. Grassy Knoll. And Second Mate. So, oh, K-Bombers is matched up somewhere, so I don't need a link to K-Bombers. This will help solve it. We got House Flipper. We need to find a Second Mate, Grassy Knoll. Or Fourth Muse right here. This will solve it. Goes to C3 Colossus. Gave us even more intel. We got Hussar revealed yet again. We got a new enemy revealed, Garrett. And we got more intel for those other ones where we hardly got any. So let's go back to the files while we're in the files. We might as well wrap them up while we're here. Okay, David, you got a better... In fact, that mug shot looks familiar. Kingfish. Do we have a kingfish anywhere? Seems... Yes, we do. So I'm just going to bring him here and do that. And then I don't really have a lot of links down here. These guys are still floating on their own, not linked anywhere. Tramps is Theta X. Naked Rider. B unknown, possibly member of Enormos. That's the first we've heard of that one. Bad Company is suspecting a major heist. Redacted is downright panicky. Fidel Castro. They're going to try bringing Fidel Castro into it. Then we got Bad Company, Enormos, and Naked Rider. Here's Naked Rider. And then Bad Company goes over here. You're right. But it doesn't go chink. That link is too easy. And I don't recall seeing Enormos anywhere else. All right, so this one's done as far as I can tell. We got Good Samaritans. Fable, Tenet Rudders, and Alpha Dog. Not jumping out at me. Okay. Escape artists. Target departed offices via taxi in a company of an individual matching the description of redacted, of course. Proceeding north into the center of Dynamo Room. Target arrived at the rear alleyway of Class of 55 offices. There we go. Class of 55 is right here. Escape artist, Dynamo Room, Jailbird, Mall Rat. Yeah, we'll do this one. The agent known as Whistleblower has been observed frequenting a hot dog vendor and a lot of redacted. So they're redacted there to bring the agent to a nearby index strata location. There we go. So Whistleblower and index strata. So there's the index strata. There's the Whistleblower. So this chain has grown immensely, just like that. And just one more big sweep. Yeah, one more big sweep to see if I see anything else, and I do not. So if, due to the delay, the slight lag we have with chat, let me know if you see anything. I'm backing out. So we're going to need to gain one more hour. We'll be able to move again, but fortunately there is no heat on us right now. So therefore, I'm not going to spend anything right now either. And what's going on out here? 2 informants and nothing else. And I can't spend money for training right now. So let's just get going. New agent candidate from one of our informers. We'll just continue. So that one perk that quieted down the map, only reporting important things, seems to be working. So we got a team in Brussels. We're due for another informer, and we found one. They like having a couple informers alive. Everybody's revealing Hussar, who we already know about. Can we get some better informers? Or can our informers please communicate with each other? Alright, Ragdoll gets to start her treatment. So Ragdoll, all our treatments start with THG, just because. And Pia. I hear a friendly noise, and we have a team on the coast from Hong Kong that will pick it up. Ragdoll. EPO. Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's like our informers are linked, you know, psionically. Somehow XCom psionics is coming into this game or something. They seem to be linked via the mind somehow. DXMPO. Here, informer. We will go to the Danazol. And we're going to start another process with Codex. So Codex, start with the THG. And the drug treatments are going to be coming at us hot and heavy. Except we need to come here. We can come over there from Paris. Whoops. And Octopus. Oh, she finished her training. Very, very cool. And I think I can now probably afford another training. Oh, baby, yes I can. So, Octopus, why don't we just get you trained up for something? Let's see what your trainings are. Covert operations. So you have your pistols. You now have some other guns. Those. Let's go here and see what might work. What's level 4? Should we pick up? We could pick up another interconnected. Killing spree. Direct kills increase awareness regeneration. Take a little damage, but vastly increase the agent's damage threshold. M12, not a bad weapon. We do love our interconnected, and having more people with it is never a bad thing. But we should probably spread around some of our abilities. So I'm gonna pick this one, just so I can experience more of these abilities than we have so far. and I could still afford another training. Who else could use some training? Bagpipe, would you like some training? You only have low level. I think it's time we give you a nice high level bit of training. And we don't have a lot of these weapons available. So since I seem you're okay for interior work, but I'm gonna give you outside. I like perks too, but we got all these perks picked up. So yeah, we come to a point now where I only have so many people that can use some of that are proficient with some of these really cool weapons. So we're gonna pick these up for you. Especially if we have a go loud mission. We've had a couple of those. We want to have enough people to have good, solid, loud, hard-hitting weapons. And we'll take a break from training right now. And there we go. So you finished Denizal, so we go to TST for you, Ragdoll. And THG is followed by Ampia. Uh-oh, we found something here. So this is just a little side mission. We technically could just leave and not do this one because there is no danger. But if, since we're so close to potentially moving, danger became a thing, I think I will do some tactical recon and do this. It can't hurt. It can't hurt to pick up a few goodies to sell when we get into a monetary pinch. So that's what we'll do. Recon, please. And TST, we go to BMA. And some of these things, I got the hip bone connected to the whatever bone. The other thing is coming up with, what do all these initials stand for? Those things are running through my mind. What do all these initials stand for? And I imagine we could all come up with some fun ones if we put our minds to it. Don't you think? All right, Codex. You're moving on up in the world. This is the fastest I've ever seen you be able to move. After Ampia is EPO. And after BMA comes DHEA. And after EPO is DXMPia. And Ghoul has been trained as a saboteur. And guess what? Let's go back to the facility and release her out into the world. Yeah, we're out of time. So this'll work out. We're gonna have a she'll be released in an hour. We'll see if she destroys a beholder cell for us. And then what we will is very soon we will have a mission in about 5 hours more of recon. We'll have a mission to open next episode with. So that's pretty cool. Our danger is riding close, but I'm keeping our money at above the. I'm treating 4,000 as the new zero, and I could probably afford one more training, but I'll take a look at that between episodes and figure if I want to put one more in. I probably have enough individuals for missions that I can afford to do that. And so we'll see how long it takes a beholder cell to explode, and then we'll have a little, I think, a two-person mission. Yeah, another. We haven't had a well, yeah, the two-person missions are kind of fun. They seem very passive and quiet sometimes compared to the big beholder cell missions. And Hussar, guess where Hussar is. Guess where he is. He's not in a cell, which is why we're not locating a cell right now, but maybe we can capture him and put him back out. So thank you everybody that helped out on this one. Hope's End, your tremendous nightmare, eyes shut tight. We even had Gleaser show up after his train ride. Ontros, when he wasn't playing XCom, was participating and having some fun with us. And thank you anybody else that might have been watching in the background, because the numbers seem to show there's a few of you out there. Thanks for dropping in and checking things out for us. I you know what? I appreciate it. And here's the schedule for the rest of the week coming up. Tomorrow is Lamplighters League. Saturday is Baldur's Gate, and then we'll start over with a new week. And I'll have the new week schedule done by Saturday's live stream. And if there's any change from this normal pattern, I'll make announcements either on the community page or in the Discord, so everybody knows what's going on. But right now, as far as I know, we're sticking to the standard schedule for now, until something else pops up, eh? And known agents. Oh, yeah, I can't be looking around on the map while I have you guys on this screen. So thank you, everybody. Till next time, as you said, Hope's End. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see y'all next time.